Can you show me archaeological and historical proof from non-Mormon sources that prove that the people and the places found in the Book of Mormon are true?
Question number 9. Can you show me archaeological and historical proof from any non-Mormon sources that prove that the people and places found in the Book of Mormon are true? First of all, can you show that they aren't? Can you prove through history or archaeology that they never existed? This question follows the logical fallacy that a lack of evidence is proof against something. Just because we do not have proof now does not mean we will not have proof in the future. So, for instance, when the Book of Mormon was first published, there were many things that it mentioned that archaeology had never found any evidence of. 2 good examples are the mention of barley and cement in the Book of Mormon. Now, both of these were considered proof that the Book of Mormon was false because archaeology had found no cement and no barley in the ancient Americas. But in the 1970s, they did discover cement. And they discovered it used extensively in many cities throughout southern United States and Mexico. You also have the ancient barley. Unknown until the 1990s, I believe it was. They now know that what is known today as little barley, because it only grows a few inches tall, was not only known but was actively cultivated and used for food in the ancient Americas, especially in southwestern United States, Arizona, Colorado. I do believe more recently they have found some in the Carolinas and in Illinois. And the theories suggest that the barley was brought north from Mexico. So, there had been no evidence of these things before. There is now. There is evidence of many other things that the Book of Mormon talks about. Now, there is no formal study that even attempts to pinpoint exactly where anything in the Book of Mormon was, because nobody knows, and you really can't know. The history, we simply don't know how to read the ancient languages. There are those who have deciphered certain languages, but they are not spoken languages. We don't know how to pronounce them. So when we read a name, it may be a name from the Book of Mormon, but modern scholars would never know it because they don't know how to pronounce the writing that they have found. So the question on this is not, have there been any non-Mormon sources that have identified a city of Zarahemla or a man named Nephi? The real question is, what evidence are you willing to accept? Now, most people who fight against the church, who don't want to believe the Book of Mormon is true, are very limited in what they will accept. Unless something states the name Nephi, they will never accept that Nephi existed. But those who believe, who have a testimony, who know the Book of Mormon to be true, they aren't quite so rigid in what they'll accept as proof. They'll look at the examples I gave, the ancient cement being used in Mexico and southern United States extensively. Buildings being covered in it, buildings being made of it. And they say the Book of Mormon describes that. They find the ancient barley being cultivated. And they say, we have evidence of the Book of Mormon. We don't need archaeological digs. in specific sites to identify specific people or places. We see the evidence of it because we are willing to see it.